Hi, it's Jeff.
And Denise from Mousesteps.com.
And this is episode number 61.
61.
Mousesteps Weekly.
Sponsored by Theme Park Connection in Winter Garden, Florida.
They're just out at the Disneyana convention in California. They always bring good stuff back from those, so hopefully they will have some new goodness there.
And Maple Leaf Tickets in Kissimmee, Florida.
Our official ticket agency and the best deals on tickets in town.
And today we're going to be talking, well, we'll be talking about a lot of things, but we're going to start with Long Lost Friends Week, Part 2.
Part 2, Long Lost Friends Week. And we loved the first edition. There were a lot of really cool characters. The second edition, not as cool.
Not quite as cool, not quite as long lost.
Right, but it was still really fun. And there's Dr. Facilier and Louis, the alligator from The Princess and the Frog.
Who are totally not long lost. I mean, they're only really 4 years old. So.
Right. Well, Chicken Little is slightly more lost.
Yes,
and Abby Mallard is very lost because we very rarely see her.
And Robin Hood has been lost since February.
Yes, since February. That's a big loss. But previous to that, I think he was lost
for a long time.
A number of years. So it's still new for the Robin Hood characters.
And for those guests who are coming into the parks and who weren't there that week.
Right, not everybody goes every week like some of us do. And there he is. There is Friar Tuck. There's Mr. Hood himself demonstrating his bow and arrow stance.
And this set of characters is the only one that repeated from February.
Oh, look at this. I was trying to give the Sheriff of Nottingham some money for his...
He doesn't want your money.
He never wants my money. What kind of sheriff is he?
You should keep your money.
And we also saw Prince John back there as well. So that was the Robin Hood characters. It was nice to see them again after that long delay since February.
And we're heading over to see Chicken Little and Abby Mallard, who I had never met before.
Right. And I don't think I just told Mr. Little that the sky is falling, and he is very concerned about such a thing.
I actually have never seen the film.
We have the film.
We have it. I've never seen it.
We'll have to watch it.
You have to show it to me.
And, of course, Abby has a little crush on Mr. Little, so I kind of ruined it for him. I brought it out into the open. But maybe we'll get them together. Things will work out. Who knows? It's not True Love Week.
No, it's not.
But
maybe
I should keep my mouth shut.
A second True Love Week.
Yes.
For the characters.
But they were a lot of fun. I think they were my favorite ones of this. They turned out to be my favorite.
Them and the Br'er characters who we're about to see.
Here they are. Br'er Rabbit, Br'er Bear, and Br'er Fox.
From Song of the South.
Right. And we asked them if they had been on Splash Mountain today, and they said no. Well, Br'er Rabbit there, he said
he showed you
he's
how...
clearly not afraid. He does not hold on to the holder of the log. But they were very
They were very animated.
Yes, animated.
Yes, and really a
Br'er
lot of
Bear
fun.
here was trying to take my food from my camera bag. I told him I had bear food in there. I guess
what is bear food?
Everything is bear food, apparently. That's what Br'er Bear.
Like a camera is bear food?
Yes. And here is Dr. Facilier and Louis the alligator. I was a little bit disappointed because Dr. Facilier didn't really have a lot to say, but it was very early in the morning, and I think he was thrown off when I asked him if he had any friends on the other side.
He doesn't want to talk about the other side. He likes Disney World.
He should know. He's supposed to be evil. He seems very smiling.
He wasn't very evil.
Very happy to be evil.
But Louis was really especially when we saw Louis later. Louis was like all over the place.
Right. Yeah, Louis was fantastic jumping around on the train tracks. We've linked to all these all the different videos that we put up. And
they were both very good. We enjoyed both.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying. I love the character interactions. They're always good. It's just I wanted more evil.
He wanted more evil.
I wanted an evil Dr.
There's no
Facilier.
Evil there.
So, unfortunately I got the happy doctor. But it's
okay.
He came back. He's still alive, so I don't blame him. And there he is. See, smiling, waving to me. Gave me a wink there. And here is Louis on his
heading
way
back.
Out. Right. So, again, Long Lost Friends Week, Volume 2.
I
hope they have a Volume 3.
I hope so, but I hope that there'll be more really lost characters we haven't seen in a long time.
Right, really lost, like Darkwing Duck.
That would be awesome.
Or, okay, wait a minute, but lest we think the character fun is over.
They're not lost,
They're
but
not
Wendy
lost.
has been somewhat lost. We don't see her very often.
And I was told they started having Wendy on a regular basis this summer. So it was really nice. And, of course, she's having a little fun here, saying that Wendy is still the favorite because the girl over there wanted a picture with just Robin Hood, no Wendy.
she's like pouting.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
that was
still
funny.
the favorite.
She's a really good Wendy. Another good...
There's
there's
only one Wendy.
That's true.
One
Thank
Wendy.
you for making me remember that. And while we were there, we decided to take a look at the Seven Dwarfs mine train construction progress. And I like how they have the little slats in the wall so you can look and see there's the track.
We had been asked by someone on Twitter if we could go check it out and share it. So there it is.
We did.
So we did.
So there is the construction. And it was interesting to take a look at all these different, the posters and various things on the wall. And I like this is right by the Be Our Guest. So, of course, there is, I guess that's Doc or one of the dwarves.
I have no idea who it is.
And,
Dopey.
We know Dopey. But and here's some concept art for the attraction
and
in the area.
And it's still 2014 until it opens, like probably a year from now.
Yeah, they said 1 year from now. And these ride vehicles, we saw them for the first time at the D23 Expo 2 years ago, and it was interesting how they sort of
swing back and forth.
Out and back, so that'll be fun.
They showed us a model of it. I don't want to say 1 year from now. I don't know what month it's supposed to open, but it's still obviously quite a ways away.
Right. I bet it's about a year. It would probably be a year.
I hope it's really
did you
good.
notice that? There are time cards, the Seven
Yes.
Dwarfs time cards. And this is the new stroller area they have back there.
Right. That's been there a couple months or so now. So they have a pretty good lineup there.
And
it's busy.
they are building a little shop. What a surprise. There'll be another shop.
Little Mermaid.
And this will apparently be selling the Little Mermaid merchandise, which is right across the street there from the Little Mermaid attraction.
So the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, what Disney says about it is that you're going to go on a journey through the mine where the Seven Dwarfs spend their days digging for gems. And the ride will feature music and characters from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I wonder if we'll see a return from some of the old the props
I would
or
love
anything
to see
from
that.
from the classic 71 attraction. I would love that too.
And the ride itself is supposed to be sort of somewhere between Barnstormer and Big Thunder Mountain. So I'm hoping more towards Big Thunder Mountain than... I hope it's a little more thrilling and a little less...
Well, speaking of thrilling, while this was going on, a big thunder lightning strike hit. Denise ran the heck out of there. But it was good for... And these construction workers are fearless. I mean...
Oh, they should have gone in.
This was mere minutes away from a very close lightning sound. Like,
it was the only one that happened, too. It was the one strike.
These guys not care. They are still working
just
hard.
One strike, and like I and many others
you were the heck out of
huffed
there.
it like fast.
So that was fun to check out the latest construction. Also, we went over to Disney's Hollywood Studios last week, and speaking of long lost friends, we saw the Monsters University Topiary that had
it's been
left the
Epcot Flower and Garden Festival, and this has been here a few weeks or so now. Now Sully looks a little bit different. His face used to be mostly the blue, I believe, and not as much green. And his hands also.
Well, Topiary always evolves, and
right.
maybe they trimmed it in a certain way so it gives more expression to the face. I think they look great. I think they actually look better than the Flower and Garden Festival version. So it fits there nicely too.
And the display is very much the same, except on the back there's some signs. I don't know if you're going to show them.
Yes, we will see them briefly. But yeah, and here's the back of the topiary, and there are the signs that you're talking about.
Right, and they discuss each of the different sororities, fraternities from Monsters University.
And there are the monsters. I like the monsters. Remember we called them the trees with eyes before?
They are trees with eyes because they're really not topiaries.
But now that we've seen the movie and we sort of know the characters, they do have character. The trees with eyes, to me,
I don't know
have
if
a
I know
character.
who any of them...
I don't think they mean anybody.
Right, that's what I mean.
But they do look like somebody you would see in the movie, to me, anyway.
Like a trees with eyes.
Yes. But, so that was that. Then, Today
I went to Epcot because I needed to go pick a few things up. And I went to the United Kingdom because I wanted to see if they had any Will and Kate merchandise, which they don't. No baby stuff yet. And
there's no baby yet.
There's no baby yet, but I thought they'd have something. And the Sportsman Shop, which used to have mostly sports, now has a lot of
Doctor Who
merchandise, a lot of it.
Yeah, Doctor Who. Now, we have not gotten into the Doctor Who thing, although everybody,
yet.
all our friends say we need to watch it,
We
so
watch
we
so
will
much
watch
British
it.
television, but never Doctor Who yet. And these aren't Disney-made shirts and items, but it's still kind of cool where guests can just stop in, and they were going nuts for all the merchandise.
Well, you said it was the very first day it was
it's
out.
supposed to. I was told that last night they changed out the store. And not only Doctor Who, but my favorite stuff was the Downton Abbey.
There's Downton Abbey right there. Very good
is.
segue. You are very good.
And I really...
This is your shirt.
This is a shirt that I would like.
And well, I won't say
You would say
your
it
young
fits...
age, but
All right, I'm not as old as she is yet.
Yes.
And and then I went into the Duffy store, and they have these Disney store Duffies, or Mickeys with Duffies.
Right.
And more construction in Morocco.
So it was a beautiful day.
It wasn't beautiful looking that way. This is when
that's true.
I hoofed it. At this point, I ran just like when I was in the Magic Kingdom.
Okay, and also this week we heard that there are some changes happening at Disney's All-Star Music, specifically in the Broadway section.
And they're adding posters. I mean, there's other things going on in the resort also, but this was one of the more major items, was different movie posters or marquees. Marquees going up, including... Well, the new Beauty and the Beast one, it used to be a white one, now it's blue.
Right. Now, I have seen every one of these shows except for Newsies. I saw Beauty and the Beast right when it opened. I saw Tarzan, which had a very short run. And what else did...
There's Mary
Lion
Poppins.
King, Mary
I want to
Poppins.
see Mary Poppins.
We saw Little Mermaid
We saw
together,
Little
which was
Mermaid.
really nice.
Right before it closed.
Yeah, it was good call there to choose that. We had that, either that or Mary Poppins.
I wanted to see... I would still like to see Mary Poppins.
But at least
though.
Mary Poppins is touring. I don't know if... You never know. Even if a
you
show
never know
doesn't
what
do
might
that
come
well
up.
on Broadway, it still can tour. So.
And at this point, the Newsies signs were still... The marquees were still being
Well, you'll see
added.
right now. There it is. It's on the ground, ready to be installed. So we went back later that evening, and how do you like that? Those workers are fast.
Actually, it was the next evening.
Oh, that's
they
right.
weren't that...
Well, I guess they weren't that fast.
Well, I think it
I
takes
thought
a while.
they did a fine job of
They
getting them up
did.
there.
Oh, they did. It looks great.
And what I like about this is after dark, everything lights up, so it has that kind of Broadway feel to it. And this is kind of cool here in the window. It's sort of like a ticket, Goofy selling tickets, not doing a good job, a very Goofy-like job there.
Yeah, you don't want to buy from him. Go to another window.
So here's some more. Again, they have these giant, oversized Broadway show posters everywhere.
It's nice that they freshen up the marquees and posters every so often.
Yeah, I mean, bring it up to the latest, all the latest artwork.
Well, your parents like to stay here. I don't think they usually stay in the Broadway section, right?
I think no, they don't. It all depends where they give them, but they seem to like the Jazz Inn for some reason.
And this is how it looks at night.
Right. So, I mean, I would actually prefer the All-Star movies if I was going to stay at one of the All-Stars. But it's nice, again. Nice. There's your Newsies in full light, and we're ready to go. What were you going to say?
I was going to say I like the Pop Century and the Art of Animation.
I agree. Oh, well, there's no doubt about that. And go ahead.
We just quickly wanted to show they're doing the refillable fountains. I don't know if I don't want to call it a test. The rollout has started yet or not, but this is what they look like.
Right.
They were just adding them when we got there.
Big changes coming to the mug world, and we'll be right on top of that.
And we also stayed this past week at the Hyatt Grand Cypress, the Hyatt Regency Grand Cypress, which was a fantastic resort. They invited us for one night, and then we got to stay for a couple more nights at a reduced rate. Yeah,
it was fantastic. There's so much to do there. We quickly discovered that there would be no way we would be able to fully experience the resort in one day. I mean, we're quickly looking at some of the offerings. By the way, I have to warn any viewer,
it was
those bikes, what are they called? The
Surrey bikes.
Surrey bikes.
We tried that.
Not easy.
Not
very
easy, no.
difficult. Very difficult. But
Maybe
we
with
didn't.
Ford
It wasn't just us though, because other people gave up. I mean, we saw the family of four pushing it back.
Yes, but the nice thing is, you have a resort fee, which is about $25 per day, but all of these activities are included. So we just did 5 minutes on the Surrey bike,
and we tried those hammocks.
Those were very
very
comfortable.
nice. And look at this guy. This is.
I
foolish.
didn't know you were adding
This
it.
is very foolish to try it alone. That's why we only lasted a very short time. So this clown here is having some problems demonstrating the surriness.
Well, we got on it, and it was only about 5 minutes, and then
Another
we went
thing
biking.
we did, we went biking. You kept me very active here.
5 miles.
We did 5
5 miles.
bike ride. Fat tire, very fitting for me. Fat tire bike
stop
ride.
it.
But there you are. Hey there, back there.
And
It was fun to ride
a
on the bikes.
conservation area. And again, the bikes and everything, the paddle boats and such are included.
Speaking
with the resort
of
fee.
paddle boats, you indulged me to go on the this one here with the big wheels. I loved it.
I didn't want to do that one.
But you were scared the whole time. You kept saying, "Let's go back."
I like the paddle boats better.
Here's the golf. We did the putt. Or no.
This is called pitch and putt.
And you thought that meant they threw the ball?
No, I thought that meant that I would throw a ball first, and then I would putt
like baseball.
Yes.
Your game is better than the real thing. I like your theory. And this is the coolest pool ever. I mean, this rivals the pool at the Yacht and Beach Club to me. There's just it was incredible.
Well, it goes through caves. I'm sure we'll be seeing the caves as well, and you can see the resort in the background. Part of it is colder, and part of it is heated.
And here is the slide. I tried out the slide. You did not try out the slide.
You know, I should have, but I didn't.
It was a wonderful slide.
Slides make me nervous.
It was
a lot of things make me nervous.
It was a fun little kid type slide. See, here we go. Whee!
I know. I wish I had done it. Maybe some other time.
Yes. You need to try it. Not scary. And this was the heated pool. You like this one because
it
was a little bit warmer than the giant. What's the other one is?
Well, it's actually, I think it's just one big pool.
800,000 gallon lagoon.
Yes.
With 12 tumbling waterfalls. And we are seeing some of these tumbling waterfalls now as we're going to go for a little swim.
We only had one day at a reduced rate that we had originally booked, and then we added in a second
I kept
one.
saying, I don't want to leave.
I know, we didn't want to
stay.
leave.
It was so nice.
It was very comfortable.
I mean, I'm a big pool fan. We don't get to swim as much as we would like. Plus, they upgraded us to the concierge level.
So that was very nice.
And we were very spoiled up there. That we liked the view, and I think I'm going to show a little bit of the patio. But we're still in the pool, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. It was so much fun. Again, as a pool person, I love all the waterfalls. It reminded me as a little kid of what it was first like when I went to the Poly, and they had the pool with the slide going down the volcano, the old one.
This reminds us a little also of Discovery Cove with they have kind of the cave area also.
Yes, very much like Discovery Cove.
But from what I understand, this part of it, the rock work, has been here since the 80s. I didn't even know there was a resort here all this time.
Here's another of our favorite things, this jacuzzi.
We love this.
And that waterfall that comes into the jacuzzi.
It's great for the back.
Great for the back. Well, the whole thing is great for there's furniture there. There's people that will bring you beverages and food. It's how cool is that?
Well, you have to order it.
Well, yes, you have to order it, but that is not a hard thing to do. So, no, it was very relaxing, and I can't wait to go back, actually.
And we're about to look at Spaceship Earth in a second.
Yes, now this, Spaceship Earth, but when you realize this is our view from, I'm actually sitting on the couch in the room looking out the window, and there is Spaceship Earth. So I thought that was pretty cool.
There's a lot of rooms that, not all of the rooms, but a lot of them do look out onto the parks.
Right. And from our room, you were able to see, if it was a fireworks day, like 4th of July, you would see fireworks from all 3 parks.
And I think that is awesome.
That is very awesome.
I mean, you're closer to downtown Disney, so you see downtown Disney, the volcano, we saw that.
Oh yeah, you can see the volcano too.
And then it's in the distance for the fireworks, but close enough where we really enjoyed them.
And here is a quick overview of the room. There's the couch I was talking about. I was sitting there with my feet up on that little thing,
watching the fireworks
and looking out. No. I think every time I watched the fireworks, it was
from
we were on the
terrace. Well, we watched the illuminations from the terrace.
That is true. That is very true.
I love the terrace.
And a quick look at the bathroom area. The shower, probably my favorite shower ever.
Of any
ever.
And I like that in the bathroom they have like the Aquafresh toothpaste. They have terrific shampoos and soaps.
Well, the cool thing is you turn this thing on, and the water comes from directly above you. See? Directly.
I don't know if they call that like a rain shower.
Well,
it's
it felt
really
like
nice.
that. But then there's another one in the middle that will come and get you in the body area. So you have two,
You have two of them.
shower. You said that now this is the view. I'm actually in the bed. Well, on the bed, not in the bed. I was on the bed, and I zoomed in, and there's the castle between the Contemporary and the Bay Lake Tower.
And you can
that's
see
the
the Four Seasons.
Yeah. So that's kind of the view that we had for fireworks. So of course we were a bit spoiled there, being able to just see them.
It was definitely spoiling.
Right. But very nice.
And sometimes, I mean, if you had fireworks, the lounge that we went to closed at 9, and there was a terrific terrace there. But if Wishes is at 10, you're not able to stay for that. But if it's at 9, you can really see both.
Speaking of that terrace we like so much.
I love
there
this so much. It is.
We probably spent more time there than anywhere else, I think.
This is probably my favorite club level area that I've ever been to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only thing that
few.
rivals it would be the Wilderness Lodge.
We really enjoyed that too.
I mean, that's an awesome club level too.
But this, you can see the pool area, but you can also again see the Magic Kingdom in the distance
and
Epcot.
illuminations.
There's illuminations.
This is from the same exact area up in the club level
with lightning.
With heat lightning. The heat lightning came all 3 nights, I think.
I think at least 2, and I'm assuming it's heat lightning.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, perimeter fireworks. Gotta love it.
And you know them by heart. So
yeah, I know the music.
Say, oh, it's just about to start back up again.
So, but anyway, that was just a quick look. I guess it wasn't that quick. of the Hyatt. We had a wonderful stay, very relaxing, and gosh, that is another Mousesteps Weekly.
And we highly recommend it.
Highly recommend it. That's true. So thanks to our sponsors, Theme Park Connection. I know they're on the way back from California right now with a truck full of goodies, I hear.
And Maple Leaf Tickets in Kissimmee, Florida.
Yes, our official ticket agency. Best deals on tickets in town, and we'll see everybody again next week.
Have a great week.